Hello, primary boys and girls. Welcome to our virtual singing time this week. Now, this week we read about Jesus Christ and how he was born. And so to start off, I want to sing a song that we learned last December for Christmas. We learned the Nativity. Do you remember these little guys? Our little shepherd, our one little shepherd, and our two baby lambs, and our three noble wise men with gifts in their hands. A shining angel watch is above. I wish I'd been there to give Jesus my love. Do you remember that song? So we're just going to sing it through. If you don't remember it, that's okay. If you don't know it at all, just sing what you can, okay? We've got some kids singing with us for this one, okay? Okay, here we go. Ready? One little shepherd, two baby lambs, three noble wise men with gifts in their hands. A shining angel watches above. I wish I'd been there to give Jesus my love. Quick to the stable, shepherds make haste. Okay, here we go. Quick to the stable, shepherds make haste. A star through the desert the wise men have chased, and down from heaven came angels to call. So I too should seek in the Savior of all. I made some mistakes in that one. Quick to the stable, shepherds made haste. I was holding up the wise men. Sorry about that. Anyways, I hope you remember that song and can think about it as you continue to ponder Christ's birth. Okay, but now we're going to change gears, and we are going to go back to a few weeks ago when I taught you the Holding Hands Around the World song. Okay, so first we're going to review the chorus. We are children holding hands around the world. Remember that? So let me pull up my music here and get it queued up. And I'll just do some motions with my hands, okay? See what you remember. Here we go. Ready? We are children holding hands around the world like an army with the gospel flag unfurled. We are led by his light and we love truth and right. We are building the kingdom of God. Remember that? Okay, so now we're going to learn the rest of we're going to learn the first verse today, okay? And I'm going to have these pictures that are going to help us. So, here's the first one. Look at all these children. It says, there are children singing all around the world, okay? And look, they all are standing like this. So let's all stand with our hands on our hips, okay? And it's going to sound like this. There are children singing all around the world. Can you sing that with me? Here we go. There are children singing all around the world. You boys and girls are all singing right now, and you're in different parts. Isn't that crazy? Or different places, okay? And I'm sure there's children in all other places of the world that are singing. So let's do this part one more time. Here we go. There are children singing all around the world. Okay, here's the next part. This says, happy voices ringing out the joyful word. Okay, so I want to see your happy, happy, happy smiles. And it looks like we still have our hands on our hips, okay? So it's going to sound like this. Happy voices ringing out the joyful word. Okay, can you sing that with me? Happy voices ringing out the joyful word. Okay? that's how that part goes. The next picture says, we are children glowing with the gospel light. Okay, now these people, you can see how they're glowing. They have that yellow around them. So let's go like this. We are children glowing with the gospel light. And it sounds like this. We are children glowing with the gospel light. Let's sing that together. We are children glowing with the gospel light. And then the next picture. Standing tall, walking strong, choosing right. Okay, so this one will have 3 motions. Standing tall, you can just go like this, put your hand above your head. Okay, it'll sound like this. Standing tall, walking strong, choosing right. Okay, standing tall, walking strong, choosing right. And that's it. So let's go through those first 4 parts, okay? There are children singing all around the world. Okay. Here we go. There are children singing all around the world, happy voices ringing out the joyful word. We are children glowing with the gospel light, standing tall, walking strong, choosing right. Okay, so that's the first half of the first verse. Now, I want you to look at this board behind me, and you're probably thinking, what are all of these letters? It's not even the ABCs, right? TACSAATW. Any guesses what that could mean? My older kids are probably catching on to this right away. And for you younger kids that don't quite know your letters and don't know how to read yet, I'm so sorry. But hopefully you can still follow along with us, okay? So, let me show you. This is the first line of the song when we stand like this. There are children singing all around the world. So it's the first letter of each of the words that we say, okay? To kind of help you follow along. What's the next part? Happy voices. Happy voices ringing out the joyful word. Then we have this part. Remember that part's all about glowing, right? We are children glowing with the gospel light. Then we have the standing tall, walking strong, choosing right. Okay? So, that's the first half of the song. So let me just make a mark right here. Okay? So, let's see if we can sing through the whole first part of the song. And boys and girls, remember we have our motion. So, there are children singing all around the world, happy voices ringing out the joyful word. We are children glowing with the gospel light, standing tall, walking strong, choosing right. Okay, you do those motions while I point to the letters of the words that we're singing, okay? You guys are doing great. Okay, here we go. Here we go, ready? There are children singing all around the world, happy voices ringing out the joyful word. With our Sorry, Sister Stewart messed up. We are children. Okay, here we go. Let's try that again. From back to the beginning. Oh. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. There are children singing all around the world, happy voices ringing out the joyful word. We are children glowing with the gospel light, standing tall, walking strong, choosing right. Okay? That's the first part. You guys did awesome. So let's learn the second half of the first verse. Here's our picture. There are children leading out in every land. And I don't know if they have their hands up straight or kind of like this. Or you could like go like this, like you're a leader. Or you can, I guess I'll just have my hand like this, okay? There are children leading out in every land. Okay, can you sing that with me? There are children leading out in every land. Okay, that means there's people everywhere. See, there's little children all around the world. Then we say, who believe in keeping all the Lord's commands. Okay, now this is a picture of the 10 Commandments, right? So, who believe in keeping all the Lord's commands. Remember this? Keep the commandments. So, the motion for this one we're going to say is, who believe in keeping all the Lord's commands. Okay, let's sing that together. Who believe in keeping all the Lord's commands. Then we say, like the stripling warriors will go forth in faith. Now look at all these stripling warriors. Okay, so you can we've kind of done this then, like we got a spear, or you could use a sword and kind of go like that with your sword, or you could shoot an arrow, or you could protect yourself with a shield. There's lots of things you can do for this one. Okay, and look at this awesome picture of a warrior. Like the stripling warriors will go forth in faith. Sounds like this. Like the stripling warriors will go forth in faith. Okay, can you sing that with me? And make your stripling warrior pose. Okay, here we go. Like the stripling warriors will go forth in faith. I covered myself with my shield when I said faith. Okay, and then the last part says, for we know that the Lord is our strength. Okay? Sound like this. For we know that the Lord is our strength. Can you sing that with me? For we know that the Lord is our strength. Okay? So, let's go back to the first part. There are children leading out in every land. And let's just sing it through. We'll do it without the music for a minute. Okay? Here we go. There are children leading out in every land who believe in keeping all the Lord's commands. Like the stripling warriors will go forth in faith, for we know that the Lord is our strength. And that's the second half of the first verse. Let's do it with the music. Here we go. There are children leading out in every land. Oh, it starts really fast. Okay, ready? There are children leading out in every land who believe in keeping all the Lord's commands. Like the stripling warriors will go forth in faith, for we know that the Lord is our strength. Okay? Let's do it without the pictures and with our letters down here, okay? So, I'll go back and we'll do it with the music. There are children. There are children leading out in every land who believe in keeping all the Lord's commands. Like the stripling warriors will go forth in faith, for we know that the Lord is our strength. Good job. Let's do that one more time. We'll do it without the music. And that's actually, well, no, yeah, we'll do it from right there. There are children leading out in every land. Ready? There are children leading out in every land who believe in keeping all the Lord's commands. Like the stripling warriors will go forth in faith, for we know that the Lord is our strength. Okay? Good job! Okay, let's see if we can sing the whole thing. I'm not going to do the pictures, and I'm going to do the motions, though. Okay? And then you guys can look at this if you need it to reference, okay? So, here we go. We're going to do the whole thing. And depending on how well we do, we might do the chorus as well. You ready for this? You boys and girls are doing so awesome. I want to hear your beautiful voices. Okay? Here we go. There are children. There are children singing all around the world. Happy voices ringing out the joyful word. We are children glowing with the gospel light, standing tall, walking strong, choosing right. There are children leading out in every land who believe in keeping all the Lord's commands. Like the stripling warriors will go forth in faith, for we know that the Lord is our strength. Ready? We are children holding hands around the world like an army. With the gospel flag unfurled, we are led by His light, for we love truth and right. We are building the kingdom of God. Good job, boys and girls. That was awesome. I just have to check one word that I said and make sure I was saying it right. Okay, we are led by His light and we love truth and right. I think I made a mistake there, so I'm sorry about that. But, okay, let's do the whole thing one more time, okay? I'll do all the hand motions for the whole song. And then that will be it for today. You boys and girls have done so awesome. I know this video was kind of long. Let's sing it through one more time, though, because this is going to be a special song that we are going to incorporate in our virtual primary program for this year, okay? So I really want you to make sure you learn this song really well, and you can practice it throughout the week too, okay? So here we go. Let's sing the whole thing from the beginning. And then next week, in the next couple weeks, we'll learn the second verse to this song, okay? Here we go. There are children singing all around the world, happy voices ringing out the joyful word. We are children glowing with the gospel light, standing tall, walking strong, choosing right. There are children leading out in every land who believe in keeping all the Lord's commands. Like the stripling warriors will go forth in faith, for we know that the Lord is our strength. We are children holding hands around the world like an army. With the gospel flag unfurled, we are led by His light, and we love truth and right. We are building the kingdom of God. Awesome job, boys and girls! I love this song so much, and I hope that you're feeling united in a little way with your other primary friends, primary boys and girls who I'm sure you miss, and I miss, and all of your teachers miss. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next week. Bye!